Okay, let's finish out tonight with our last little episode here.
So we cut the rope, and we all start throwing the dirt back in.
Sweet. I can now become full rat boy.
There you go. Okay, guys.
It's better this way.
Locke, do you squirm your way down?
Raven jumps in after her like Princess Bride.
Okay,
Holding onto the rope.
you actually, I mean, you don't really have to squirm down. You kind of lower yourself as they're lowering you down. 1 second. I'm trying to get a size on the room. Okay, as you're being lowered down, you can see it's like a 50 by 50 room. You can see that there's an entrance and exit, entrance/exit, I should say, to the north and to the south. As you're coming down, almost directly center of this room, you can see there's a lot of fallen earth that is covering this place. As you breach the hole, you can see what appeared to be a work ceiling, but part of it has fallen down, which has allowed the earth to come through and probably over a decade or so the water to finally erode down into a sinkhole, creating like some fallen a larger area of dirt coming down, moisture, and so you have fungal growth. In other words, there's mushrooms all around the area here, except for the debris pile in the direct center, which you're kind of lowering down onto.
I head back towards the hole a little bit and yell up. Oh, it looks like there's a couple ways to go, north and south. A lot of growth down here.
It's got a very earthy, musty smell, but not decay, not horrible death smell. It's like
guys, you want me to pull you up and we talk about it, or?
Oh, I think we should all come down. I think this is the place to look.
Somebody's gonna stay up here to pull us back up, right?
I will. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you just tie 1 or 2 ropes off to a tree and we should be able to get back up.
We can. Okay, Mitch, I'm going to look for a tree where I can,
Yeah, easy enough.
I want to try and camouflage the rope too, so if you're looking for it, you won't see it.
Not as easy, no.
Going to the
two
point
ropes
of
leading straight into a large dug pit. I think someone would see it.
Yeah, I kind of got that. I was hoping to cover it in some dirt or mud, but we can't.
No.
Okay, who wants to go down first?
No, go.
Undo the harness, Lock, and I'll lower everybody down, and then I'll come.
I untie.
Okay, you lower Lock all the way to the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. Lock, you touch down on a small pile of rubble. It's a little uneven until you find your footing. You can tell this is all loose. As you step, you kind of break, or not break, but move a rock and that sort of thing, and the sound echoes through this area. It's very loud. The only sounds that you can hear basically are your breathing, the beating of your heart, the ringing in your ears, and the sound of your feet as you're moving these things. There is absolutely nothing else. It's almost like a void of sound. As you unhook the harness and you hear every clink, every snap, everything like that, and as the rope goes back up, you can hear the as it's being pulled against the side and up out of the thing. You are now alone in the dark with your pod helm, the sound of only your heart, your breath, and the rubble beneath your feet.
And I feel at home.
Who's next?
I'll go.
I'll put Marcus into the harness and start lowering him down.
Okay.
I'll go second to last right before you go, Talon.
Okay. Who's after Marcus?
I'll go.
Lower mode went down.
Okay. As you're pulling the harness back up from mode when Avery finishes what he's doing, he says, I'd be happy to help lower someone down. I am not going to follow you down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I will keep watch up here and make sure that there is food when you come back.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. I owe you much more. It's the least I can do. You saved my life.
Lower. I guess we're down to Raven and Ember. Which one of you want to go
Basically,
first?
does everyone go down the hole? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
As Ember goes down, I'm there to catch her.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You sure you want to stay up here, Amber?
Yes. I'm not. I may look the part, but I'm not really an adventurer. I'm an archaeologist. I'm a scholar. This is fascinating, and I will remain here until you return, so I can interview you, and perhaps decipher any sort of things that you find down there. I'd be happy to do that, but that is not. That down there is not my life.
Do you have any books in the cemetery or anything?
Nothing that covers this. This is unprecedented. That's why I'm writing right now, actually, and I'm adding you to my my books here. Your names go down into the libraries.
Wow. Whoa.
Thank you.
No, it's a remarkable find, and you deserve the credit for finding it.
Yeah, but you found the little hole.
Yeah. Put your name down next to ours.
I was just worried because, you know, you're gonna be okay up here by yourself, though?
I
really
should
careful.
be fine, yes. However, if something like that attacks, I will be running, so I may not be here.
Yes.
If
run.
if something comes again, I may not be here when you do emerge, but I shall return. Please stay around and wait for me to return if that happens.
Yes. Make sure you run. And if we find anything exciting, I'll bring it back so you can see.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now,
I eagerly await your return. And
before
please
we go
do
off,
be careful.
Before we all go down, do you have a book on any of the languages here that are some of the writing that we might be able to use if we come across something?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not a linguist. I'm more of a archaeologist. So artifacts and sort of crypts and stuff is my speciality.
So we're going to go ahead and I guess lower Raven down, then Ember.
Sure, whatever.
As I'm lowering Raven down, I'm going to give her some of my spikes. Do you think you can hammer these down like every 10 feet just in case we lose the rope?
Sure.
So I want to have her have a backup system with no rope attached to it, but in case something happens.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll have spikes going down every 10 feet. Okay, then after they go down, I will go down the rope.
Okay. You guys are all down there now, and like I said, the only sound you hear is the sounds that you guys are making. You can see that there's an exit off to the north and to the south. The entire floor has dirt that has fallen down, and mushrooms have grown in this area. Judging by the growth block, you can tell that they've been growing for quite some time.
This place hasn't been disturbed in a long time. The size of these mushrooms.
Okay, let me put this out here before we go any further. If there's a big round floating object that looks like a monster, do not shoot right away. Do not shoot it. Remember what happened before. We almost lost everybody.
Hey, I was remembering those mushrooms.
I I inspect the mushrooms, Mitch.
Okay. You don't recognize any of them, but they don't appear to resemble the mushrooms that you have encountered before.
Do they appear poisonous?
They're mushrooms. You don't know until you eat them.
Knowledge of nature?
Yeah, you
Aren't,
like I said.
aren't there ways to tell?
Yes, but you have not encountered mushrooms like these before. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
No frame of reference on these is what he's saying.
Right.
I didn't know if there's telltale signs, like
No.
they had red rims or...
No, mushrooms aren't like that, unfortunately.
You said red rim.
red rum. Okay, so, north or south, peeps?
You were first down. You pick, sir. Or Raven could pick.
I can
Which
tell
way
you
you wanna
guys
go,
now,
sis?
this is going to be this map is going to last into next week, so don't expect to solve it tonight.
North.
Sounds good. I take point. As I'm walking, I'm going at normal pace. However, I am looking for traps, secret doors, anything out of the ordinary, etc.
I am assisting in any way I can.
Well, I have your passive perceptions written down for quick reference for me. But anybody, if you're searching, if you're taking point, then you need to roll perception.
Perfect. With her assisting, it's a 19.
Okay. Okay.
I got my sword.
You take a look around the corner. You can see that the passageway leads off to the east, and continues on. Again, this is as you move out. Sorry. As you move out of this room, you can tell that the stone is worked. The walls are also worked stone, but this is ancient. There is a thin layer of dust that you are leaving footprints in, and kicking up with each step. You can see that the ceiling itself is about 20 feet high until you enter the corridor. Then it's about 10 feet high. As you can see, all of it has been worked very carefully. You're not sure if it's dwarven, elven, or human, but you get the feeling that this is an ancient dwelling of some sort.
Well, this is good. There's lots of dust, so we're going to be able to tell something recently passed through, or for something living down here.
Alrighty.
Right.
Let's move on, guys.
I want to take a look at this stone and see if I can tell who it was that made it.
Sure. Give it an investigation roll.
Wait, isn't it my history roll for stone and stuff?
Clues.
Yeah, you're looking for clues, so as to who created this, so it's investigation.
Well, but I thought that it said that, like... Oh, okay.
You're looking for clues to tell you who might have made it, and then you could use history to say, oh, this kind of rock was
Like
done
how
by
old
the
it is,
fourth generation of House Grumbledorf.
Oh, okay,
Grumbledorf.
because I thought that when I used the history thing, I was able to tell who made it, but maybe that was something else.
Okay. This is definitely dwarven made.
Oh, it's my own race who made
Well,
this stone.
No, it's Duragar made.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dirty elves. Dirty elves.
Dirty dwarves.
Dirty dwarves. Yes.
Oh,
that's
this
right.
this was made by Durgar. We better be careful.
Could you give us a frame of reference, please?
Well, they're like dwarves, but they're usually evil.
So they're dwarves, but they're just evil. Evil dwarves.
Well, sort of. I mean, they're like a kind of dwarves, but they almost never come above ground. As far as I know, they stay on the ground and they usually worship evil gods.
Right, so that's leading me to the suspicion that there might be some ill things down here waiting for us to trip over them or fall into them.
I
put
watch
our
out
body
for
in
traps
the way of
and things like
spikes.
sort.
Exactly right. It's this is most likely heavily trapped.
So if you're so familiar with them, you want to lead the way?
Do you know their traps?
Nay, I don't know much about them.
You mean you never read a book about them?
Well, no, I mean, there's books on everything that exists, but I haven't read them all, you know?
Talon, that's book smarts versus street smarts. I'll take point.
Okay. Let's go.
I whisper back to Raven, "You got my back, right?"
Absolutely. I wanna stay close to the lock, and help him look and continue to be perceptive as much as possible, so that if I see any dangers, I can yank him out of the way.
Red circles.
We're going exactly towards that red circle.
No, I was trying to zoom in on screen, so I missed it. That's why it popped up.
Nordwin arms herself with her hammer and shield just to be ready for this.
I have my sword out with the light on it and the silvered sword.
Okay. Well, right now everyone has light on them of some kind, except for Modwin and Marikoth, who are using dark vision, so they'll see a little bit more than everyone else. Okay, Locke. As you turn the corner, like I said, you can see that it leads off to the east, and it looks like it turns to the south, the passageway. And again, there is a thin layer of dust. It varies as you kind of get around the corner. You see the dust, the layer disappears. Since dust is mostly comprised of decaying things, there's nothing living down here. So when you turn the corner, the layer of dust that would show your footprints and whatnot is gone. It's just bare rock at this point.
Well, that sucks.
There are also, actually, give me, see what is, hang on, let me look at the character sheet real quick. Give me a second.
Hey Mitch, while he's walking, I just want to do curses. Yeah, gotta let the walls on and look for secret passages. I'm not really stopping to do it, so whatever negative, just looking for any type of secret door.
Give me an insight roll, Locke.
Insight is to detect someone lying to you or something like that.
Really?
Yes.
Investigation,
Yes.
then. Investigation.
Acrobatics?
I've accepted acrobatics. I'm just kind of over it. Okay. As you turn the corner, you realize that there are absolutely no torches or sconces where torches would be. So this place exists in complete black. So it kind of goes with what Modwin was saying about dwarves building this place. They don't need light, especially dwarves that don't come above ground.
Hey Modwin, what do you see when the lights are out?
Well, I can't really see colors, but I just see, the shapes of things. And
That would suck, living your entire existence below ground and never once seeing a blue sky or a green shirt or something like that.
I wouldn't have liked kind of life myself.
Or a green clover.
Or a black raven. Okay, I do my search at normal pace and keep moving.
Okay, perception.
With Raven helping me. Looking out for her little bro.
I got your back.
17?
Okay. Good to go.
Amber's like coming to herself.
All right. Looks like the passageway continues to the south, but it also turns off to the east here. And again, there is where you were excited because you could see your footprints. There now you're standing on bare rock. There is nothing here.
I ain't getting lost down here.
Okay. Do we have anything to mark the... There we go.
Okay, sis. Left to straight.
Left.
There we go.
Mitch, you need to let me know how often I need to roll.
Alright, the way we were doing it is based on your movement,
So
you're
you can-
gonna... Yeah, you're gonna... that thing. Did you roll perception when you rounded that corner? Okay.
21.
As you round the corner, you notice that there appears to be a... just to the south of where you're standing, there appears to be a pressure plate. Just askew, right below where Raven is.
Oh, Raven, don't move.
Freezes.
One step to you in that direction. There's something in the ground. Looks like a plate that might start a trap.
Okay.
Right at your feet.
Okay.
Exactly, right. The next square down from where you are, Raven, is where Locke is pointing.
So I shouldn't move.
Shouldn't
Or
move
should I get out of the way?
down. There ain't nothing I can do about it aside from draw a circle around it.
Raven,
Can
don't you
you
find
mark that so if we come back we don't
If you
see...
mark
we,
it, you're going to set it off.
Oh.
No, but we can
Mark the tiles
mark
around it.
the one around it saying bad.
Do you want to do that?
The tiles around it, yes.
The one I'm standing on seems safe.
Absolutely.
Okay, move up to mark it.
What happened to my square?
Well, you actually have to physically go down and mark it with chalk. Are you physically going down to mark it with chalk?
That's exactly what I did. I just walked this perimeter that I was doing.
You did. Okay, then you set it off.
How's that possible?
Because it's a pressure plate that you saw, but the entire area is trapped. I was trying to give you an idea of if you move down, you're going to set it off. You saw the trap. That's why I said, do you really want to go down and mark it?
You said it's on the square right below her.
That's the one you saw. The entire area right there is trapped. That's why I was trying to give you pause.
So there's
like,
pressure plates everywhere.
there's pressure plates. The entire 3 ahead of you is trapped. I was giving you spotted it with your search. That's why I said.
Okay, that's not how you described it. Or that's not how I interpret it.
Yeah, I thought it was a single pressure plate too. If there's
Yeah.
3 there.
Well, that's what you saw. I was
So we
hoping that
didn't
you
see-
would take the moment to look at it and investigate, because you have to. That's the thing. You spot it, and then you have to investigate to figure out the trap, because that's what I've been reading. It's basically you spot the trap,
Okay.
then you have to investigate to see how the trap is done, and then you can disarm it with the thieves tools or whatever. That's how it works. So if you want to take that back, that's fine. You spotted the trap. You need to roll investigation to figure out if you can disarm it, and then if you want to disarm it, you have to use thieves' tools and blah blah blah. There you go. Okay.
That seems awfully cumbersome to be doing every 30 feet through a dungeon.
Well, that's only when you spot a trap. Otherwise, it's just perception roll. Perception lets you see the trap, and you spotted it, and then to figure out how it works or how to disarm it, you would roll investigation. That's how it works, man.
Okay.
As you look around the area, you can't tell. It's you see like where it's triggered here, but it's possible that it's triggered in other areas too. You can't quite figure out how to disarm this one.
I couldn't disarm it anyway, so I just start looking over the area to see if I can spot all the pressure plates.
What do you need to disarm? Is it just thieves' tools, or do you need some ability?
You have to have proficiency with thieves' tools to disarm it.
No, you just need thieves' tools.
Which I have both.
Right, which is
Which I
like a
have.
tool proficiency, right?
Right, but remember,
Yes.
you can do anything in this game without a proficiency.
Right. I'm speaking old language, but yeah.
But I think I'm proficient.
Okay.
Because
I
that's
could
my
probably
tool
disarm.
thing that I have from my monk. Or maybe it was my background.
Yeah, you get it with your background or whatever. I'm
So what
saying
is going on with
proficiency of I'm saying proficiency with the tools because it's like it's what you get with your background or whatever it is.
Right.
Because I'm used to saying it's tool proficiency, that kind of thing.
So he can spot him, I can disarm him, right?
Yeah.
So what do I roll again?
I could probably disarm them without anybody getting hurt.
Okay.
How's that?
With magic,
Okay, so what would happen?
I will push down on the pressure plate.
That's not disarming it, that's activating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well-
like this set of tools, thieves' tools. Set of tools includes small file, set of lockpicks, small mirror-mounted metal handle. Proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks, which is the investigation roll, if I remember correctly.
It's actually a thieves' tools roll, wouldn't it be?
Is it on thieves' tools?
It's a skill. Or at least I have it on my character sheet.
Because I
No, it
was
should be disarm
working,
traps.
I was working through it with
That isn't one.
DMG as far as traps go, and that's what I was, where I was having trouble coming up with it.
I have thieves' tools, dex stat, proficient, yes.
Okay, what I'm seeing is finding a trap or a secret door is a wisdom or is a perception or investigation. DM's
Right,
choice.
actively looking for a trap can attempt a wisdom perception check, which you did against the trap's
Or
DC.
investigation.
It doesn't say or. You can also compare the DC to detect trap with each character's passive wisdom perception score to determine whether anyone in the party notices a trap in passing, which none of you have passing perception enough to see it. If adventurers detect a trap before triggering it, they may be able to disarm it, either permanently or long enough to move past it. You might call for an intelligence investigation check for a character to deduce what needs to be done, followed by a dexterity check using thieves' tools to perform the necessary sabotage.
Gotcha.
Any character can attempt an intelligence arcana check to detect or disarm a magic trap, but this is not magic, so you don't have to worry about that. In most cases, the trap's description is clear enough that you can adjudicate whether the character's actions locate or foil a trap. As with many situations, you shouldn't allow die rolling to override clever play and good planning. Use your common sense, drawing on trap's description, and determine what happens. No trap's design can anticipate every possible action that the characters might attempt. So it's basically like, they state, like, for example, you could shove like a wedge of wood underneath the pressure plate so it doesn't push down, that sort of thing. What I was having you guys do is that you noticed it with perception, investigation to try to figure out how to disarm it, and then use your dexterity, thieves' tools to sabotage it.
Okay, so we'll get back to plan. Sis, I'm seeing these plates here. Maybe we can work together to figure out how they work, and then you can try to figure out how to stop them from working.
Good deal. Let's do that. So, I'll kneel down and see if I can...
What's your investigation bonus total?
0.
Okay, then you're going to assist me in investigating it,
Yes.
so I get
There you
advantage on my roll. Which would have been a 22 because I already rolled
22,
before.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Right, so we've got these three pressure plates right here. You think you can do anything to stop them from going down?
Oh, yeah. Well,
We could jump them.
well, I can give it a try. Let's see.
Everybody may want to step back in case there's a mistake here.
Yeah.
Be careful now.
Ember, step back.
Be careful, Locke.
So at this point, I will.
Be careful, Raven.
I will I will assist Raven,
Good night, John Boy.
so she gets advantage.
Okay. Okay, so you just need to make a dexterity proficiency check with your thieves' tools. Good job. It's more than enough. Okay.
That one I can do well.
She fiddles around, pulling off the pressure plates, and you can see there's what appears to be like a small lever underneath one of them. You kind of tug on it a bit, pull it to the side. You hear a snapping, and you guys all see a blade pop up from the floor, straight up. That would have probably tried to cut you guys to ribbons.
Well, that's not nice.
No, it sucks. What kind of people are these, Modwin?
Well, you know,
It spins a bit and then it stops.
this
They're
was
just
the
mean
phone,
dwarves.
so they, these are probably to stop intruders. But yes, they're not very nice.
Well,
Not-
if there's a trap here, it means we're on the right direction. I hope.
Yeah. So we can move through this now?
Yes, it's one blade like right over there. The kind of blurred lines are where it spun or chopped.
Okay, it's safe.
Well
Good job,
done,
guys.
lass.
Good job, Ravenlock.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll let you know you guys disarmed it. Okay. I'm losing you on the map. There we go. Okay, you guys continue on.
I'm trying to. It's like
22.
Okay. Everything looks clear.
Marikoth, you coming?
trying. My map's not moving.
Are you on distance thing or arrow?
No. I got it. Here we go.
Straight or right, Raven?
Here, over this way.
Right.
Looks like this hallway ends in a dead end.
Strange. Wonder if it's not really a dead end.
Well, we've seen enough
Kind of
quote-unquote
weird.
dead ends in the sewers of Waterdeep that, let's give this wall a good once-over.
I will
Aye,
help him
I'll check
give it a
the
once over.
walls. See.
I want to check back here, Mitch.
Okay, perceptions.
23.
Okay, this appears to be a solid wall.
Can I use my history to see what, or what do I use to check the stone wall?
I really like my armor.
You really don't need to at this point. You've already determined who made this.
I like the new picture.
So just perception?
Yeah, if you're searching for secret doors, then it's a perception roll. Yes.
You're not in here.
Keep going, Marikoth. There you go.
Hey, Marikoth.
Keep going.
Oh,
You've
should
separated
we
the party
go
at this
check
point.
out the other room?
It seems like it really is just a den, Maybe they didn't finish building this part.
Marikoth comes running back. No! No!
Let's check the walls on the way back, see if there's anything here.
Oh, there's a wall between these though.
Yes. And you
Okay.
realize that the wall, like I said, is just separating this hallway from that hallway. It appears to have no function other than to separate the hallways.
That's very strange.
Weird.
I
Indeed,
don't
it is.
so much like it. Be careful.
Right, so
I want to look against this back wall, Mitch.
Sure. Perception. Talon begins tapping the wall, searching. It's pretty solid.
It's rock.
No, it's actually well, yeah, it's stone, but it's almost like bricked stone up to the ceiling. The
Mitch,
ceilings here are about 10 feet high.
as we make a perception roll every 30 feet, that's assuming that we're checking every single wall, every single square for that 30 foot.
Right?
Do we need to... If we want to check a specific wall and we've already rolled a perception in that area, do we need to go to that wall and specifically look for a secret door? Even though the statement of it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So when I was down here at the bottom of this hallway and I rolled perception, that accounts for the whole hallway, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Now, also, you guys have passive perception, which is always going off. The highest people are Locke and Raven with a 14. Now, so you guys can, if you don't want to keep rolling perception, you can just go with a 14. However, you did not spot this, and you did not spot the first trap without carefully looking. That's the only thing I'm telling you.
And mine's a 16 down here.
It's a 16?
Down here, yes.
Okay, make that change, because that changes things. You would have spotted that with passive perception.
Still might
So,
be better to do
again, it's up to
rolls
you
with
guys.
advantage.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Vicky.
So,
But I can move at normal pace while actively searching, because this is like a favored area of mine.
Absolutely. You're underground,
Okay.
yes.
Underground in something human or humanoid made.
Yes.
If it was a natural cavern, then no. But since it's made by someone, then yes.
Correct.
How are you spotting this, Rotlock? This is really cool.
Locke is awesome underground. Well, he's awesome above ground, too. Because
Spent-
he's awesome, and I
spent
rebel
the-
there.
I turn beet red. And I
laugh.
embarrassment. And keep moving.
Okay. The only thing that doesn't quite remind you of home here is that there's no smell of sewers here. It's almost like a stale air. Okay, you're good.
Hey, Locke, I'm glad to have your shop is down here, otherwise we might have all been cut to ribbons.
Good
Okay,
job, Locke.
as you come down, it looks like a T passageway. It goes off to the east and to the west. As you kind of look around, you listen for a moment. Again, the only sounds you hear are coming from you guys.
Left
Right.
or right, sis? All right or map right?
Our right. West.
Ooh.
16.
Okay.
Where are you, Talon?
What?
Damn it, I missed a spot. That should be a wall right there. I'm sorry.
21. Good thing for Raven slapped me in the head and saying, "Pay
Pay
attention."
attention.
Hang on.
Not going to answer me, are you, Ember?
There you go. Not
What?
still showing.
What'd you ask?
I've been sending you messages.
Oh. No, I'm
Look.
ignoring you.
Go further up.
There we go. It's a dead end.
21.
Like, damn it.
Start searching it.
This took a while for me to draw, so sorry if I have a couple gaps here. Sorry.
Another dead end, guys. Spread out and start tapping walls.
Okay, I will assist.
Okay. No, it is a dead end. There are no secret doors or anything that you can see.
This
Well,
place
that's
is very weird. Are we in Winchester
Perhaps
House?
they only started building it and didn't get very far.
That was a 21, Mitch, not a 5.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
There are no secret doors in this area.
But I think there's still some ways we didn't try yet.
Well, we didn't go straight from here.
Yes, this will last into next week, so just letting you know.
It's a Mitch dungeon last.
It's more than a dungeon.
As long as we're not here for 5 weeks like we were that one time.
Yeah, that
It's
was a bit
possible.
much.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, I'm not playing 5 weeks of rolling every 30 feet.
Why not? You're rolling this time.
It doesn't matter, I'm
Vicky.
not doing it. 20.
Okay. You're good to go.
Ooh,
You're good.
9.
Scared?
You're still good though.
Yay! Phew.
23.
Okay, you're still good.
Oh, 16 is the first one, actually. I accidentally rolled twice.
That's fine. You're still good. Since you don't want to be rolling, for a long time, I'll give you a little hint. You know how you're like, oh, you're warm, you're hot, that sort of thing. You guys haven't run into any traps recently, right?
Right.
Right, but I can move at normal pace and still actively search.
But you haven't found any traps recently, right?
Right, so we could be on the wrong path. But
Correct. I'm just letting you know.
But the
The
evil
more traps you find, the warmer you are.
evil Drugar could be baiting us, and
Yes.
also we could have already solved your dungeon, and you might be getting pissed off and trying to turn us. So
No.
We're not using a coin to do it. We only did that really quickly, and we used the coin.
Okay, you're good.
19.
I'm just giving you kind of a metagame hint right there. So,
23.
okay, you're good.
They're just being really nice by making the dungeon full of dead ends instead of rooms full of monsters if we go the wrong way.
You just haven't reached the rooms full of monsters yet. Talon, at this point, you're feeling pretty claustrophobic.
Okay.
Fox in heaven, talons in hell.
Pretty much, yes.
I'll pull my mask up.
Hey, Talon, you look a little on edge there. You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just like being underneath the boat. I'm good. Rocking, swaying, rocking, swaying.
Which way, sis?
You are good.
Right.
You good?
Uh-oh.
Still good.
Straight or right, sis?
Straight.
Oh crap! Put that in the wrong. There's a trap there.
23.
It was on the wrong layer. I'm sorry. I thought I had all of them covered. This is a pretty big map. Okay, as you turn the corner, you can see that the floor here appears to be false.
Oh, everybody, stop!
Where at?
This floor don't look right. Look how flimsy it looks. You can almost see right through it.
Oh my goodness. Do I see it too?
Yes. Yeah. He points it out to you. The 20-foot square that you see there, it appears to be flimsy or false. It's like discolored from the stones around it over time.
Is that something we can disarm, or is it just...
Give me investigation.
I will...
Together.
let him do it and assist.
+2 to that roll. 13.
Okay. Yeah, as you pull the cover, you can see that there is a pit underneath it. You're not sure how deep it is,
Ooh.
but there's no way to disarm this. You're going to have to find some way either over it or across it somehow.
Yeah, I can't do anything with this.
Even though it doesn't go out to the edges, I mean, you can't skirt the edges. This is just a representation.
Yeah, we'd have to go over it or something.
Right. So I open up my bag and I start pulling out a 10-foot ladder.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Locke is so little, how is he strong enough to carry all this stuff?
Doesn't have to be.
Magic bag.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. That's so funny.
I just pulled out a 10-foot ladder that I didn't have on my body. You really think I was carrying that? Like an aluminum ladder?
Look, that's one cool item, buddy.
I lay it over top.
He's like,
I
shut
think
up.
Liz and I are fighting like the sleeping while playing thing.
Oh, you both got to work tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
We'll be ending here in just a moment.
Okay.
No.
So, strap the ladder across. Is it long enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's 10 feet? This is a 20-foot thing.
No, that's
Oh no, it's 10. I'm
feet.
sorry. You're right. I'm sorry, it's 10. I'm looking at square, so yes, you can get across easy.
Awesome.
I should have you roll dexterity, but I'm not going to.
I'm gonna stand at one end and try to catch people in case they fall.
Wait, we gotta jump this?
There's a ladder
there's
there.
a ladder.
No.
Oh.
Mark didn't put the little spokes in there.
I'll make sure you get across, Ember. Like, I'll put my hand so you
There you go.
I'm
Good job,
really
Mark.
dexterous. I'm real agile. I'm good.
Experience for Mark for helping out the Valley Girl.
that.
Like, oh my god, I have to walk across this in heels?
I heard that song the other day.
Oh my god.
Markov keeps backing up, going across, backing up.
Well, he's wearing heels too.
I'm waiting for there to be room.
No, Mitch, didn't you know fairy wear boots?
There you go.
With wings.
Be careful what you say, man.
Well, I'm
Elves
talking
are my
about
people. They're my
No,
peeps.
I'm talking about the song. War pigs, fairy wear boots.
Don't know that.
Grab my ladder back.
Black Sabbath.
I don't listen to contemporary stuff.
Yeah, right.
Okay, you got some decisions to make.
Grab my ladder.
Okay.
Left straight, sis.
Left. The one to the east. Yes, that.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
+2, 16. I rolled the wrong one.
That's fine. You're still good. Stop.
Left.
You see, right here, there appears to be several holes that are camouflaged to look like the floor, possibly something could pop up below it.
Looks like there's some more small holes up here. Not quite a pit, but I don't know, maybe spikes or something like that gonna come up.
Let's check it out. You guys want to stay here?
Sure.
This area right here.
$23.
Yeah, sure enough, this there either spikes or something is going to pop up out of the floor if you step in this area.
Is it disarmable?
Yes, it is.
I think if you
Well, let's give it a try.
cut that cord and jam something in that hole, done it, done.
Yeah. Maybe we can stop it from happening.
Help her.
Usually
Nice.
that works. The
Job.
usually reverse those two. Put
25,
something in the
nice
hole,
roll.
then you cut the cord.
Okay, you take some cloth and rocks and you kind of plug up the hole, and you can see that it was indeed, if you step in this area, some spikes would come up from the floor and stab into your foot. They're not large like you see here. It's more like a needle type thing, and they appear to be tipped in some sort of poison.
Ooh, don't touch those.
Hey Modwin, I'm not really liking these people.
Yeah, me either.
These things got poison on them.
Well,
That's
you
like so
know,
mean.
like I said, they usually worship evil gods and don't get along so well with my kind of dwarf.
So they're not just misunderstood.
I don't think so. I suppose they are to dwarves sort of like drow are to elves.
And what's a drow?
I looked at
That
Marikoth.
one, remember? Marikoth hated it, wanted to kill it.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
That dark-colored elf that helped us.
Okay, you're good.
16.
I just think it's wrong to hate somebody for the color of their skin.
So, I
Not
mean, I
that
suppose there
skin
might
color
be
that I
some dwarves
Hey!
Hey guys,
I've
we're
been
in a
here.
big circle.
that aren't so bad, but as a whole, usually they're not so nice.
Wait, let's go back and go this way.
Right.
Down here.
Oh, aye, we've been here before.
17.
You're good.
Ember, upper
I
last.
feel like I'm running in circles.
13.
You're good. Alright, hold up a second. Let everybody catch up with you guys.
Sorry, I'm lagging on the screen.
There you go. Okay, wait till Liz gets in. Okay, you're good.
No.
You're still good.
Yay.
Oh, I'm seeing something. Yep, been this way too.
Well, let's head the other way we didn't go.
It's actually the way you came.
Yeah, we came this way too.
Yes. Yes. That'll take you in another big circle.
Oh, I'm getting a little lost down here.
Yeah, we need to head back towards what we started. Down one of the other corridors, we walked ourselves in a big old circle.
You'd think the traps would mean we were on the right track.
Alright. We're gonna end it here. Everybody stop.
Unless I missed something.
Gather together here. Gather your. There you go. And we're gonna end it here. We'll pick up next week.
We sacrificed Marikoth to the Drugar so we can find this thing. Almighty Drugar! Take this.
I think they would want
Elf.
Moodwin first.
Excellent job, everybody. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You haven't had a dungeon crawl for a while, so I thought I'd throw this map in there.